We're here in Los Angeles, very close to LAX. We're just 3 Women on Wheels members. But we just happen to be from 3 different states. I'm Christine, I live here.
My name is Carol, I'm from near Chicago. I am a Red Hawk rider, and I'm also currently on the WOW Board of Trustees. The reason I'm here though is that I also work for Eagle Rider, and I was out in LA for the training. So I put out there, I'll be in LA for a training. Who else lives here?
So we've been talking for a little bit, and you know, that was all nice and stuff, but then Saturday comes around and I hear from
June Reeves. I text Christine and said, hey, I'm in Chula Vista. Do you want to get together? And she said, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'd done a 40 to Phoenix GWRA ride across country from Wilmington, North Carolina, all the way to Chula Vista. And Christine goes, how about lunch tomorrow? Halfway between San Diego and LA.
So that's what happened. And coincidentally, I was scheduled to go to San Diego on yesterday, Sunday, for a concert. So I said, you know, 85 miles to breakfast in Oceanside doesn't sound like a bad idea. So I get down to Oceanside, and you know, we have a very pleasant breakfast and really, really good food. And it turns out that, you know, June wanted to hang out in LA for a little bit and explore the sights and take all the twisty roads that we have up here. And so I came up with this idea thinking, hey Carol, what do you think?
You know, since we're going to be tourists anyway, one tourist plus another tourist plus a local, we could have a heck of a lot of fun in LA. So we represent, I guess technically Chicago is the coast because we're on Lake Michigan, and then you're down south side of the United States. You're all the way on the west. So one of the cool things about Women on Wheels is that we are a national network, and I thought that was pretty awesome. So last night we finally got together for the first time. We're here at the La Quinta, just outside of LAX, and we thought, well, let's go be tourists today. So this ridiculous, crazy, technologically savvy person.
It just happens that way. You know, I kind of used to do this. So if for the people who don't know me, I did serve on the board as I started out as the technology person, and then moved on to serving as vice president for a year, and now I'm just chilling and living life, but always open to fun guests and friends from Women on Wheels that come from different states. Not the first time this has happened, but definitely the first time that I've had two members from 2 different states, 2 different parts of the country here at the same time, and this was completely unplanned. So I just decided, you know what, let's bring out the camera, have some fun. I'm gonna go be a tourist along with the rest of them.
And we're gonna videotape it, and you guys can watch our adventures.
Yes. So
enjoy.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here.
Okay, so I'm obviously not here on 2 wheels because I flew from Chicago. The flight was good, you know, we got, you know, the stewardess came by, gave us a little something to drink. I don't have any exciting story. Landed in LA, took the shuttle bus here, and that's how I got to this parking garage.
Well, I think it took me almost 15 days to get here. I left from Wilmington, North Carolina with the group. We get to Mexico, it snows, it was cold, but now we're in sunny Southern California. Not sure how many miles I've been, whether it's 3,000, 4,000, but great time so far, especially with these 2 wowers.
You meet the nicest people on a hot dog.
Yeah, and maybe an Indian stout.
Maybe. Scout Girls Ride.
Or maybe a FJR. Or yes. So, yeah, as for me, I mean, I really don't have much to say because I live exactly 4 exits away from this hotel. So I just say hi, and you know, one of the things that happens when you actually live in an area that is heavy on tourism is you're never a tourist until you're put in a situation where everything's new again. And one of the cool things about being, you know, part of an organization where everyone's from all over the country, the most fun you have is sharing what you already know and then discovering things along the way that you didn't know just because you're traveling with everyone. So get have some fun. It's good old Eleanor, my FJR, and I rode a glorious like 4.3 miles to get here. Yeah, that's my epic journey. But I will say I did have to meet up with them last night after riding in from San Diego, so I guess I have my 120 miles for that. So. Alrighty, next. Okay, so now we're just a bunch of tourists in Hollywood. We made it here safe. We had an awesome Uber driver.
It blew
Easter decorations and fuzzy bunnies and all sorts of randomness. And so now we're just going to walk around, and we're going to get on a tour bus eventually and do the thing. And so the tour bus is over there. We're going to do the thing.
Pete, let's get this party started.
Someday you'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and actually all of us. We're taking a picture for our video.
How much is? This is too cool. Oh, and I got to see Johnny Carson before. That was one of the coolest things I've done is see Johnny Carson. Probably in 1986.
Found one. It fits me. Yeah. So here's our Dolby Theater, which is actually their starting point. This is stop number 1.
Okay, honey.
Right now we're actually on a double-decker bus in Hollywood here, and I have a earplug in my ear right now, and it's a audio tour. So this is the fun part. As a local, I get to find out how accurate this is. And for the visitors over here, I just hope it's accurate enough. But for me personally, this is my first time on a double-decker, so you know, this is pretty cool. And yeah, this is all. Yeah. We're on a tour bus, yo. Original farmers market here in Los Angeles. We just got off the first part of the tour bus, and just kind of hopping around, looking at the cool food and everything like that.
Looking at the meat.
The meat. So much meat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're looking at the meat.
Oh, hey, there's melons.
Melons? Oh, so many
melons.
Melons. Look at all the melons. We got melons.
Hey, we found ice cream.
We found ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Organic ice cream.
Organic.
She found her ice cream. Ice cream.
So yes,
Candy.
there will be lots of walking here. So for all those who aren't from here, the original farmers market has been here since 1934. It is a staple here in Los Angeles, and a place that I often end up stopping at because the food's so good. A lot of small places and lots of really good food, and it's right next to the Grove, which is
bananas.
Oh, kind of bananas. Oh my gosh, bananas.
Plantains.
Plantains, oh my gosh. So many things.
Yum.
Yum.
Oh, and they do grow, I'm serious, vegetables bigger in California than they do at home.
Home bean.
Atlanta, Georgia.
There you go. Bragging rights, California.
Yeah, it's like our potatoes are bigger than
Don't
yours.
thump the melons.
Don't thump the melons. Don't. Ah.
Thumping. I got myself a root beer float here from this really awesome ice cream place.
Bennett's.
Yeah. Oh, Diet Coke float.
A Diet Coke float. Oh dear.
Hers is healthy. It's a Diet Coke float.
It's not healthy.
No?
No.
Well, mine's a root beer. We call it a black cow at home, so I guess cows are healthy. I got some beef in here, maybe.
I like cow.
Sausage fat. Peanut butter.
Oh. Really?
We're now waiting for our tour bus to come back so that we can keep on our journey. I think we're heading heading to Santa Monica after this, but I think we'll probably spend some time asking some really ridiculous questions. So Carol had a funny question, so...
So my question for you is, what is the strangest, most odd, bizarre thing you have ever encountered while riding on your motorcycle, driving the roads, you know, this place called America, you looked over and you saw what?
I was on Interstate 80 heading in toward Reno, and as I was riding, I was in the middle lane, and I looked to my right, and there's a person who's driving, you know, some like older car, and I realized that his hands weren't on the steering wheel. He was actually driving the car with his feet and playing a guitar.
Multitasking.
Yes.
I could see that being a thing.
Yeah.
Definitely a thing.
Well, the only thing I can think of at the moment, and this was years ago, we were in Florida, me and Kathy Davies, and going across Alligator Alley. We turned off a side road, and you know, there's signs that are in the cement with a tire. There was a big yellow thing wrapped around the sign, and I just assumed it was a rope this big. By the time we started going, that big yellow thing was halfway in the road. It was this yellow snake about this big. And by the time we turned around, it was gone. I didn't get a picture.
Outside of riding, who are you?
When I am not riding, I will still identify as a teacher. I taught high school, social studies, and French for 24 years. I also am a mom. I have 2 grown daughters. One of them's off living on the East Coast, and the other one's in college. I'm married. I have a nice little house, 2 dogs. I drive a RAV4. I'm a pretty boring person, but I do like to get out my motorcycle and play. And June over here was just asking how my husband deals with the fact that I go out and play, and he doesn't ride. And I said, well, that's because it's my thing, and I need to get out and go. And I did explain that there have been times when he's unofficially thrown me out of the house and said, go away, go ride, go find your people, and come back when you are better, because right now you're a crabby thing. Go get some wind therapy and then come home. And so I appreciate that. My kids understand it, my husband understands it. It's 2 dichotomous lives: school teacher, motorcyclist. Are you a fair weather rider? So what is your pain threshold? What's your comfort level? When do you ride, and when do you put the gear away and call a taxi or an Uber or something like that? So, fair weather rider or not?
Fair weather rider? Well, definitely not. Well, my motorcycle, as of the last couple weeks, is now my primary mode of transportation once again. I still enjoy doing endurance rides. I started doing Iron Bud rides back, oh gosh, probably about 10 years ago on a different bike, and I just really haven't looked back since. I'm actually, now that I don't have a car, I'm actually trying to find solutions to being able to carry objects that don't fit on my bike. So I'm trying to reacquire a motorcycle trailer that I used to pull, and I load my hockey gear onto it. Yeah, I play hockey too. And I load my hockey gear and head to the rink, and I would be the weird ones. Like, how'd you get here? I rode. Where's all your goalie gear? It's in the back. So yeah, for the most part, pain threshold, well, as long as I can still see straight, I can pretty much keep riding. So I just hope it stays like that for a long time.
Yeah, now that's where you get that from. Yep.
Hey Carol, where are we heading off to now?
I think we're going to some Santa Monica Pier. I hear there's an ocean there.
Hey Ernest, we got a red coming.
This is Ernest, bus driver. He's awesome.
Yeah, y'all get everybody on film looking.
I think I heard about this Santa Monica place, you know? What do you think? You know, I heard it's pretty cool.
There's something about a Route 66 that ends there, so I think we need to go and check that out. It's also almost sunset, so maybe we'll catch the sunset over the water.
Woo! And I want to ride the Ferris wheel.
That's right.
I think we could do that. You know, I think we could do that. I think a Ferris wheel could happen, right?
It is a wheel, so therefore it is women on
Wheels,
a wheel.
yeah.
Women on wheels. Got it.
Yay.
The weather's great.
Don't
Oh, she's gonna jump.
She's gonna jump.
She's spent way too much time with us. She's gotta jump.
Don't jump!
Don't jump! No! I got first dibs on her bike.
Oh, you can have the bike.
I'll take the bike.
I want all the magnets.
Yeah, see.
To do it before it got black dark.
I'm going on the Ferris wheel. We're going on the Ferris wheel. We're going on the Ferris wheel.
We're on a Ferris wheel. Ah!
On our way on the Ferris wheel. Look at this loading people.
Well, loading people.
Going up. Going up.
Going up. Wow. Cool.
Oh, the air feels cool.
Yellow one.
Yay.
There we go. Women on wheels. Women on the Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel time.
Women on the Ferris wheel.
Woo!
Really cool.
So we have the Santa Monica Pier compass rose here. So let's explain why you guys are standing where you are.
All right, well, you need to zoom in right there. That's north. We got east over here, west over there. So we are obviously standing on the United States. I am from near Chicago, so I'm not due north. I'm kind of middle east of, but north. This is where Chicago would be. Over there, down in the southern region.
I'm in Atlanta. Hopefully I'm standing in the right spot.
Good enough. Which means technically, Christine, you need to be
Westbound?
over there by the W. Go stand by your W there.
There we go. Hey, look, I can see all y'all from over here.
So there you go. 3 ladies from 3 points of the compass meet in Santa Monica Pier.
Yay! We all just got back from crazy time in Santa Monica and dinner at Bubba Gump's and everything in the dark, and everyone survived. So yeah, let's get some feedback from our tourists here about their time in Los Angeles and hanging out all random. What you got?
So can you tell who is the night owl and who is the morning person? Because I'm so done and she's still going. But I had a wonderful time.
13-hour day.
It's a 13-hour day. We did some crazy things. I was hoping that we would just have a good time. I get to be a tourist. I'd see some of the touristy things, and I'd have some people to keep me company with. I didn't realize that these 3 ladies together, all of us, are just as insane as could be. And we did the most ridiculous, stupid, sometimes childish, funny things, and had a great... What are you talking about?
No, we didn't.
That wasn't me. That was
How
all
many
you.
magnets did you buy, June? Come on.
Oh, they're just my souvenirs, my magnets.
It was like 412.
And we got to go to the Harley shop.
Went to the Harley
and this
shop.
one bought a shirt also.
That's true. So I had a good time. I think it was kind of fun that each of us would be like, hey, do you want to? And then the other was like, yeah. And then off we would go.
And we got to ride the Ferris wheel
we
on
did
Santa
ride the-
Monica Pier.
That was on your list. You had to
That
do
was
that.
right.
So it was good. And I think one of the things we talked about several times was how much that other people should do this too.
Women on Wheels members.
Yeah.
Not even riding motorcycles, just doing a city tour.
So we're going to throw out the challenge to you guys that if someone from Chicago and someone from
Atlanta,
and someone from
Los
California.
Angeles.
if we can all randomly get together and have a great time, then maybe you guys should all do that too. So we're throwing out the challenge out there. Whoever wants to pick it up from here, pick a city, find some friends, see what you guys can do.
And one of the coolest things we saw at the pier, somebody caught with a fishing pole, what do you call the lobster?
Oh, the California spiny lobster.
It was so cool, I thought.
We did. And then another cool thing, just riding along, all 3 of us on a bus on a perfect day.
Oh, beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather. You got hit by a tree a couple times.
Yeah. Double-decker bus.
Well, I mean, that's just kind of...
Loads of fun.
Good times, good times. So what the challenge is out there for you other ladies and women on wheels. Go pick a city, go find some random friends you don't know very well, and make them good friends.
I would also say too, and I'm just going to add off camera, or at least I'm just going to do it this way, but the biggest thing is, you know what? We're Women on Wheels. We're not all strangers. We're members of the same organization. You know, it's totally okay to randomly ask someone if they want to hang out. I mean, that, you know, as part of your investment as a member of Women on Wheels, you have invested in a camaraderie of people, of women from all walks of life, from all over the country. And if you're traveling and they're traveling, you know, it never hurts to ask, because I'll tell you right now, and I have to clarify this many times, this was unscripted. Okay, going into Saturday, I had no idea that this was even going to happen. I seriously had no idea that June was going to hit me up on Facebook and be like, I'm in San Diego, and I'm looking at this going, what the hell is she doing outside of Atlanta? I mean,
I'm here on a training. I'm like, hey, let's go hang out. So,
and yeah, it's like you don't know. And then, of course, in talking to June, I go, wait, I think Carol might like the idea too. And then we just ended up shoving ourselves into a couple Ubers and a bus trip, multiple bus trips, and we just ended up here. So this is what we're doing. It's 11:30 something p.m.
11:43.
11:43 p.m. at a La Quinta Inn in the middle of
Los Angeles, right by the airport.
2 miles away from LAX, and you know she's got a flight in like 12 hours, and we're all here. And you know what? This was probably one of the most fun days we've had in a freaking long time. So you know what? Do it. It's okay. You'd be surprised what people would be totally down for, and you know you'd never know. I mean, I've known June for years. I've known Carol for maybe about a year or so. Something like that.
Of some sort.
But seriously, it's like it doesn't matter how long you've known. You know, you never know until you ask. And sometimes the best kind of surprises are the ones that just kind of write themselves and they're totally unscripted. For the people that have been watching us on the Women on Wheels members only Facebook page and just enjoyed the pictures, I'll tell you right now, those are tame compared to some of the weird stuff we did.
We did take pictures of it.
It's gonna be insane. So you know what, you know, enjoy it. It's awesome. And
so let's see, Women on Wheels. We started out in. You guys came on motorcycles, so
Yep.
we did have some motorcycle wheels. We took some Uber wheels.
Yep.
We took some bus wheels. We were on the Ferris wheel.
yeah,
From the Ferris wheel, and then we took some Uber wheels home. I think we got around. We did good.
That's right.
Women on Wheels.
Yep.
Challenge is yours.
Challenge is yours. Please ask your, you know, you never know what kind of friends you'll make until you poke someone online or, yeah. Hey, or maybe that membership directory that you might have. I mean, yeah, sure, you know, cold calling might be weird,
What
but
if you just like randomly opened up a page, put your finger on there, and then call that person?
that'd be kind of weird.
Really? Good idea.
I might do that.
I challenge you.
Oh my god. Maybe I'll call you. Bye.
Bye.